right, guys, you're all welcome here. First, the atmosphere of this season will tell you whom we are as Africans and as Nigerians. Before I go further to play you some of these videos, everywhere is on panic right now. Look around you, go out, look around your area. Majority of the states right now seems sad. Everywhere is cold. Because one man said, you are doing evil, I will do you this, we will do this. Everywhere now, they are now shaking, panicking. See, when you met injustice on the people without consequences, you will feel you're doing the right thing. For you Nigerians listening to me, my name is Governor Eziokwu. The first thing that will happen now is from tomorrow, next tomorrow, you will see Nigerians will stage protest against Donald Trump. Go and write this thing I've told you now somewhere. I know these people. You see that protest that is crime before now. To do protest was a crime in our nation. You will see a well-arranged protest. Rosemary, you're welcome. Our people will start doing protest here now against Donald Trump. You will know that the devil is going to be in Nigeria. Now for Nigeria here, now he will sit and they leave. My type, I'm supposed to have kept quiet all long ago. I shouldn't be talking. I should have kept quiet and make money through your ignorance. But most times I feel for people. I said you will see protest in Abuja. You will see protest in Lagos. People will start protesting in support of our leaders here. Go and mark this thing I'm telling you somewhere. CNN will be there to video them. Al Jazeera will be there to video them. These people will discredit the actions of Donald Trump. They will discourage him automatically. You see those people who comes to social media and they tell you that you're a fool, you be this and that. They will do these things. They will collect money and do these things. You will see our people now supporting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Go and mark this thing I'm telling you. Barely 24 hours again later, our leaders are now making videos. They are now making comments that why will Donald Trump invade Nigeria? Our people are even denying now that there are no genocide, of which I saw one. We encountered one in my community. The governor of Imo State allowed certain individuals to hold guns in a land they collected forcefully from my people. They pied our young youth. One day, the days of accountability will come. These things will be revisited in this life. As long as this heaven lives. A lot of things happened in Okigwe. People were... Do you know what happened in Osu? I posted video here where I visited Osu myself. You will see that these politicians will pay these leaders. They will pay this our youth. This our youth will stage protest in Nigeria against Donald Trump. This is ongoing as I speak to you now. That's what they will achieve. Don't be surprised that you will see some of your friends. You will think that they imported this crowd. They didn't import them. These are our brothers, our sisters. Go and check what's going on the internet. They have started, but from tomorrow it will get triggered. Now look at what Asari Dokubo said. That is whom I want to respond to.
Yes, I plan to fight them. I don't know human beings like us. When the time comes, you know whether we'll be able to engage. You know whether we'll be able to engage them if they will live here. Let them come down. Maybe they fly in the air. They will come down. When they come down, whether they will live here. I think there are only one person that it brings them so much. Let them come, whether they will live here. Yes, I plan to fight them. I don't know human beings like us.
Brothers.
I don't know human beings like us.
Brothers. Asari Dokubo officially threatens America. Asari says that if they come, that they will buy here. This was how this Alhaji Asari Dokubo used this mount and bragged that he will bring that Nigerian military jet. Kai! And the federal government did not do anything. This said man opened his mouth, his wide mouth. You know how to make us say kuleku. I didn't matter to go anything, anybody. Asari Dokubo opened his mouth on the internet and said that his forefathers were selling my own forefathers as slaves. And indeed, today, who came out to defend VDM? All of you, you can rant because Governor Eziokwu made video. They didn't react. No, everybody was afraid of ordinary Asari Dokubo. They were afraid of him. Come, oh man. You see in Igbo, many of you I won't listen to you. Many of you I don't listen to you guys. Because he didn't see me. Governor Eziokwu put on the internet brandish AK-47. Ordinary gentle, you were afraid of him. There is one idiot I blocked this morning who opened his mouth and said that why will I say such thing against man person? And I laughed because you don't know that those guys are also criminals. Why will an individual hold AK-47? Do you know what it means? Has it gotten to this extent in Nigeria? Hello? Thank you. Yes, go ahead. Don't worry. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you. Are you listening to me? I'm going to this moment. I'm going to enlighten you. I will open your eyes deep. Many things I will connect to you this morning. It's deep, but I will open your eyes a bit. Hold on. So many things are involved. I will tell you, I will mention specifically if America will land here, I will tell you one point where America will first touch. Bam! Why must they touch there? They are coming for you. Don't say that they are not coming to rescue you. They are coming, but the Bible says in the Bible book of Daniel chapter 8 from verse 25, it says, by peace shall they destroy men. Even them I don't trust them. Because they knew about these things. They know sins. The only thing when make America begin shake head now, shake body now, be say, the coup. No be then get the coup we want take place. No be then get the coup. If not then get them, they no go talk to you. If na America they get the coup, America for no talk to you. America want enter this place now because they don't see say what? Does it mean these people would have taken over our territory? What belongs to their papa will be Britain. So another person through one secret movement they would have plotted coup. So they knew this thing was exposed. Why these leaders they sleep? This kind of thing won't happen. They are not coming to help you. They come for their own territory. It is their they see you as their own territory. That's why they are coming. But let me shock you. First targets. Dangote refinery no go work again. That is first target. There is no need. There is no way one refinery go function for Nigeria. And they tell you waiting day. There is no way 3 refineries can function in Africa. Those ones that are functioning there, those things are propaganda. Morocco, those things are propaganda. They know they refine anything there. They carry and come. Now so they test story say you they refine all year. What is wrong with your refinery? That's why I tell leaders, own up to responsibility and fix your country. Stop looking for money. It is deep. I expected Asari to talk things the way it is. Or Asari to review. Asari won't go put himself another problem. That was Asari was talking he say he will bring down military jets. Somebody made this kind of bogus statement in Nigeria and the person is still a free man. Man. A former army general. I don't know if that video should be in this particular phone I'm using now to make this live broadcast. That video is here. I should have played that video, and I don't know how I can bring out that video now. Somebody opened his mouth, a military general, and said that an ex-Boko Haram member can still be the president of Nigeria. None of you commented there. None of you challenged that man. Go to that post, you will see my comments there. It was Channels TV that posted that. I insisted. I said no, it's a lie. Okay, it's a lie. They commented before the last person. Moga, I will block you. All the shouting, come and get away from here, you. Shibawa, get that place, you bastard. Come and get away from here. Come and get away from here, you. Atoro. Our politicians are fighting for their own personal interests. Even the America is fighting for their own personal interests. And they tell you as you view. Hold on. When I know how to handle some of these idiots here. So brothers, this is what Asari said. Hold on, let me bring out the video. Boldly Asari said that America will buy here. Hold on, let me bring out that video and play it. Okay. A lot of things will play out in Africa. A lot is already playing out. A lot will play out in Africa. These things. Now, I want to ask you. Even Governor Delicate, I think I saw a post this morning where the man made a post saying that America threats of invasion, said is wrong. But sir, as a Christian, as a dancing senator, dancing governor, people used to call you.
I'm not campaigning against Peter.
Sir, have you, why couldn't you speak up all this while? Why couldn't you say that there are genocide going on? The truth or the question I'm asking is, was there anything genocide? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. So why are we trying to shield these things? Why are we trying to protect these things? Why are we trying to cover them up? Why are they trying to hide all of these things? Why? What for? Now the Christian community, as I speak to you, will stand up in protest. They will pay them money. And let me tell you what will happen. The moment Trump backs out, it's not as if he's also coming to do you good though, but it is good to start from somewhere than keeping silent completely. The moment he backs out, you are finished as a person, as a people. All of you are finished. Because no other person. Of course, we know our leaders that their lives give him bribe. Let's listen to Asari. Just get the video. Asari promises to buy.
Let them come. Let Trump come with his America, and with you people, you all die. This lunatic. He wants to annex Canada. He wants Iceland.
Asari is the one talking. So he's pointing out straight that the president of United States, President Donald J. Trump, that he's a lunatic. So that's good.
Country of particular concern. You see,
then the former chief of army staff, Brutai, I believe all of you have seen this write-up. Ex-army chief Brutai tells Trump, Christian genocide is a fallacy. That's all he said. He said it's a fallacy, and all of you are quiet. None of you. Now ask yourself, on this internet, where are bloggers? Where are the content creators? Maybe they will be creating content. Where on a VDM day? Has he said anything? Those of you whose voice can be heard, do you know that many of you have followers more than these television channels? If you have above 2 million followers or more, you are more popular than these television channels. The whole world sees what you write. Ask yourself, where are the content creators in Nigeria? Where are the big bloggers in Nigeria? Where are those your big human rights activists? Have you seen any of them okay it? Nigerians lost their chain so much. The justice system in Nigeria is completely done. It is your opportunity to start writing. It is not a crime to start writing, calling on the world attention, revealing more things. It's just the opportunity for you to do it. No blogger will do these things. They want to be in good terms with the politicians. They don't want to offend the politicians. So the chief of army staff, the former chief of army staff, expressly said that what America said is fallacy. And all of you are quiet. All of you are quiet. And you couldn't even debunk or possibly fall out on him, at least on the internet. You cannot. The justice system in your country, is it functioning? All of you, the presidency does not want anything to happen. He doesn't want America to come in. But you invaded River State. You as a president, you invaded River State. In my own state, somebody who came forth in an election became a governor. Somebody who came forth in an election became the governor. And the blood of our people sprinkled everywhere. The government didn't care. Hence, you join their party, you can buy anybody, you can do anything, you can commit anything. Are there no people supporting this kind of abnormalities on the social space? Aren't you seeing them? What have you done to them? What have you said? But hence we make a video try to correct an error. Even the implications of these things we are doing, some of us, you see us, we confront them, we talk about them on social media. We are betting our lives. We are risking our lives. All of you youth are quiet. But if I carry a Bukobi picture and put here, and all of you, touts. If I put Very Dark Man's picture here, and all of you now, you will see 1,000 persons watching me live, insulting me. Those bloggers who can put pictures and say, Governor Eziokwu, he talked about a man pass man. Why must man pass man carry AK-47? Do you know what it means for a civilian to carry about AK-47? That gene, that pressure runs into his mentality immediately. It flows in his brain forever. He would like to have a relationship with AK-47. This is just the gospel truth. Can any of you do that? Can these religious bigots, idiots and foolish bloggers from the eastern extraction or Nigeria here, majorly in Igbo, it is an opportunity if I want the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and start talking about it at the same time. Have they done it? Can they do that at this point? They will hide under the cupboard. But after now, talk about their pastor. Those big pastors now, should be yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday. Did any of your pastor lift the microphone in the church and say, President Donald Trump, let's pray for you? At least nothing more. We are not asking you to make a statement so that maybe they will come after you. Now, since you are afraid, you want their life buy private jet, pastor. You want their life conquer thief land from God. Your own heaven is here on earth. If you thief land, you sell to your useless members who does not have sense. See, brothers, hold on, let me show you something. Let me just show you this thing. You can't imagine that this kind of thing is going on in Nigeria. Hold on, let me show you this. So none of you can imagine. Asari thinks America is when you come to Osu, you now start buying Imo lights. You go to Enugu, you commit the sin, you go to Ebonyi State because maybe some of our governors gave you that chances. I don't know what this man reasons about the United States. I don't know what this man thinks about the US. Even cockroach you hold no fit save you. The president, the American president you are insulting, you are saying that he's a lunatic. These people went after Osama bin Laden. I believe if they divide Osama 100 times, Asari cannot get one portion of it. Asari can never occupy 1% of Osama's attacks or errors or actions nationwide. Hold on, I want to show you guys something. Content creators, bloggers in Nigeria, all of them are silent now. You won't hear them say anything. This video I'm about playing, I got it from Kingsley Chigozie's page. That's where the video is. What? Just observe the country where we all came from. Watch as this man is talking. Just watch.
Displaying religion agenda.
Observe something.
God will fight for us when the time has come. And all Christians and all you, I urge you all over the world. If you don't pray for Christians in Nigeria, be ready to face the judgment. This is what is happening. We are all living on.
Did you observe something here? Please, you went to school. Let your intelligence be active. Did you observe something? While the man was recording this video on a mass burial ground, the man went to record video there to post so that the world will see. While the man was recording the video there were gunshots. The man had to look out of panic and say, this is what is going on here. Let me replay it again. This is not in Kenya. This is not in Ghana. This is not in Niger. This is in Plateau or possibly Benue. Watch this video again. Intelligent, educated fools, watch.
Give advice to protect our land. But he's displaying religion agenda. God will fight for us when the time has come. And all Christians and all you, I urge you all over the world. If you don't pray for Christians in Nigeria, be ready to face the judgment. This is what is happening. We are all living under fear caused by some people. May God be with us. In Jesus' name. Thank you. Don't give advice to protect our land.
Brothers,
To protect our land.
did you observe something? That while the man was recording video, this is not stage managed. Nigerians don't observe when truth. Okay, it is in Plateau State. This video was not recorded 20 years ago. This video was not recorded last year. These are recent videos. These are things going on. But I tell you that in spite of all of these things, monies will exchange hands. Monies will meet bigger tables today. Monies will travel and meet the youth. The youth will stand in protest against Donald Trump. Go and mark this and I tell you today. This is Africa for you. The headquarter of Iberibelism according to Wele Rocha Sokorocha. The headquarter of all form of stupidity is here. That you are cool in Owerri, you are cool in Lagos, you are cool in parts of Abuja, you are cool in Port Harcourt, doesn't mean that something is not happening somewhere in Maiduguri. Doesn't mean that something is not going on in Benue. Things are happening, but you don't know. You that have the opportunity to curtail all of these things, you are saying that they should allow a civilian to carry AK-47 this side. Good. Really? And when your uncle is kidnapped, you come out and start crying. How did AK-47 gain access into the house of a layman? How did Oga, do you know that few weeks ago, a friend of mine was kidnapped in Port Harcourt here, alongside with his girlfriend. The both of them were kidnapped. They ended up paying 10 million naira. Which people kidnapped them? Fulani. On the 15th of January, while I was attacked, many of you didn't know. I was attacked by Fulani men. They tried to kidnap me. Now watch what will happen. The National Union of Road Transport Workers, very easy. Hence the presidency finds way, or the leaders finds way and give them money for protest. You see all of them. Few days ago in this state that they are about doing election, not Anambra State, didn't you see them destroying ADC party office? Didn't you see it on social media? Did you say anything about that? Did you say anything about that? These things are going on. The youth that should have been talking are busy creating content, making money out of their content, telling you that they are rattle, they are rabbit men. There's one idiot who sent me a message. Let me expose this idiot, because I didn't give him my number. Let me show you this. Where is that animal? Where is that animal? Okay, this food. I woke up in the morning, this early morning. This guy, I didn't give him my number.
Good morning, Peki. And maybe my brother came.
The idiot to send her a message. What was the problem? That I speak against what VDM did. That I spoke against it. That was why this. Look at his picture. The guy be idiot. Look at this idiot. I don't know him from anywhere. I didn't give him my number. He especially came to WhatsApp to come and tell me his problem is VDM. His problem is that Governor Eziokwu cautioned VDM that I should have kept quiet. Look at this bastard. And only an some since he has never, all the while I goes and native doctor go mad, you will go and catch him. Look and say, Natia, they go back. This guy has never chatted me to tell me thank you. Upon everything I've done. Do you know that there was a native doctor carried some people that tied two guys, tied their hands and dipped it inside the fire in the name of trying to recover money, that his Bible rotate or something, confessed these guys. He burnt their hands. I left Port Harcourt to Enugu. I spent 2 days. Established that matter, got a doctor's report and wrote petition to the state police command, who pays me for all of these things. This recent native doctor, I went and captured in Anambra. We arrested and brought the matter to court. I didn't post about it much again after that. Them seen all we had in Abutu. Brothers, nobody gave me 100 naira. The lady in question is watching this video. She didn't pay me 1,000. You know what it means for me to leave Port Harcourt 3 times? The last day we got this guy, I had to sleep in Anambra State. Nobody paid me anything. Nobody pays me anything. I will fuel my car, 2 cars. Me, my brothers, my team, complete, all of us. Because sometimes police may be delayed, will pursue, catch you. Nobody paid me 1 naira. Nobody get. In fact, the young man whom I sent there to go get me information, so I paid him from Anambra there. I paid him. Ask the police command. Every of the before police move, go arrest, guy once, me say guy again. It's around 200,000. I sponsored. This Mpama could not call me to tell me thank you. How many people na him thank you? How many of you are bottling na phone saying Governor Eziokwu bring your account number, take 50,000 naira? These fools will come. Why? What is his problem? That I mentioned VDM. What did VDM do actually? Have you considered that in? Or some of you hate me because my community land, my village land was collected after there are competent court judgments, satisfied court judgments against the state government and this Mpamas. And all you wanted me to do was for me to keep quiet and support abnormality. Is this how you want Nigeria to develop? When the rule of law does not have its finger again. And somebody will tell you to keep quiet. Somebody will tell, they will come and insult. Do you know that many of these bastards now are hungry man? I look at them and laugh. Your papa, when somebody like me, you won't be there doing anyhow. You won't be stupid. I went to Okija Shrine. I went to Akunara to go on. I dealt with him. Akunara, this is live camera. Abatram Akunara to go 3 million 2 times. AK Hit is alive. AK Hit is a friend and a brother. I like him. Even after Mbatachali, when the guy calls me on the phone, say, Governor, you have a mistake. Abatram 4 million naira. Do you know how many of them? Obiadada, I went to that shrine, that dreaded shrine that you are afraid of. I went there and I got him arrested. Nothing at the money. Nobody sponsored me. I sponsored myself just to help somebody. This idiot, these fools will still leave those kind of boundaries. What I do, your papa gave Melia. Your elder brother made a stroke. You cannot. That last Dibia, I went to a shrine. Do you know where I entered? Do you know where we entered? Do you know? It sounds like go to film to you, right? Use your hand. You follow me once. More go. Use your hand. You enter somebody's shrine. Without being great, enter somebody's shrine. Not be today internet around say there are no powers in those things. Because it looks simple. Because Governor Eziokwu went there. Come and try it once. Came on a stroke for 13 years. This idiot will just pick my number, send me threatening insult or there. This one, look at this Aleka said that if he sees me face to face that he can say this thing. Ladies in Pama, look at this fool. Let me bring out his picture again. One day, go down and Kakra na Governor Eziokwu now one my where's in Madombo. Nothing again can come out from me. Ew, no why. Even though my uncle said, Niana you go there for no bono, Utosokora Namata or man haki. So this guy, because of EDM, said that I'm threatening words, Niafuan face to face, Niagikuya. Umona Leno this half current anya. Mbionya Akanti, Nshonya rascality as Potako picking. This guy would not go remain 1 minute, but you know they are far. These people cannot confront truth. They stand for internet here. I tell you, say my Federal House of Representative member say an idiot. You know go feel do anything. I know they fear them. I know they fear my state governor. I know they fear those abnormalities. I'm not afraid of anybody, man. You can't do that. You can't do it in your own place. Hold on, let me tell you. To everything I do, there's a reason. I must make sure that let something sustain my conscience in that thing I'm about doing. Hold on, brothers. Let's see if I can find this picture and show you. Where can I find this? I think that video is in this particular video. This look at this is the road that leads to my local government. See. Even moto ma bali fueba eji machine shin to be eba biale ka kwana na urebe ke bi deke nda puru 50,000 mba ahụ. Brothers, this is close some poles to our council headquarters, about 3 poles only. This is the road. This local government is the former Owerri local government headquarters. While we were under old Eastern region, Ngobala and the Enugu was the headquarter. I said Ngobala and the Enugu. I'm no longer telling you Imo State. I said Ngobala. And where the Enugu state capital is right now is the places that can measure within Ngobala as at then, not even Umuahia. Brothers, this is the condition. The present government kept my local government. I don't know how you feel about these things. Ngobala is bigger than 3 local governments put together in landmass. If you understand what politics, did you know that I was watching a video during the time of the former president of Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari. The man said that the Igbos are dot. They are like a dot in a cycle. And I said, what? Go to that page and type Governor Eziokwu. You see what I responded to him at the comments, at the comment section. Because I cannot keep quiet at the face of evil. Even the president then, I had to comment there and counter that thing. It is all lies. That's what we call fabricated map. Ebu pushia ndi Igbo. Yako to charge the land mass. Let them look small. Let's see how they can go in case if they want to go tomorrow. Did you remember that there is a place in Obi Igbo where you still see signboard welcome to Imo State even till today? There are part of Konkon in Obi Igbo that still bear signpost welcome to Imo State. You can scrape anything to deceive a child, but it will be hard for you to scrape that child's birthmark. There are parts of a chain you get to, you still see signposts welcome to Imo State inside the chain. Those are territories of Ngobala before now. They go and ask you this in Pamas that the oil well, the first oil discovered in Ngobala, which people are in charge of it today? River State collected it. Did they make you hear your Hadia tried to recover it? That was it. He was removed as governor of the state. So many things are related to what removed him in office, and you didn't know. Those of us that will tell you this truth, you hate us, you don't even like, and we don't also care for you liking us. Stay your own. You can possibly stay your own. I don't need you. Our people will never accept the truth. Especially the Nigerian youth. The easiest business to do today is maybe as I am today. In 2027, if I keep quiet, I'll be lobbied. I'll be giving money to work for powers that be. And if I be stupid, I collect it and look at you and laugh. Do you know the advice these politicians give to those people fighting for you? Do you know what they tell many of them? People like Showere, they will tell them use your life for different things. And they will, if except that man comes out and tell you how many times they must have taken him out from that DSS dungeon and took him to possibly Asari to go and discuss with them. If he didn't tell you, you will never know. These kind of conversations are going on. Can you hear what thing go do you for this life? If they say they go just ignore that kind man. Do you know what thing they go to tell him? They go tell him, guy, let's give you this, let's give you that. Stay your own. Stop spoiling things for us. As I speak to you, these people are ready to pay anything to anybody that will speak to Donald Trump. What I'm telling you is nothing but pure. When you see a Nigerian youth moving about and telling you that he wants Africa to develop, he wants freedom, look at him very, very deep and with the inner eyes. I know these people. The only man who couldn't betray them, who couldn't sell them, Nnamdi Kanu, where is he? Is he not in cell? Do you know that there are some of our people whom are ready to benefit or enjoy anything just for him? Let him remain there. That's just their own prayer. Give me money and keep him there. That is their own music. That's the music they would want to hear. Manipulators. You don't need to. Hey, listen to me. When they send you to school and you get there, you don't like your teachers or what they teach, even if your child comes back home and tell you that his or her teacher flogged him on the head, You won't tolerate it if you're a good father. You're definitely going to change your child's school. So when you come around some of us and what we say you don't like it, why don't you walk away? Why don't you walk away? The last question I have to ask you here is very simple. Yesterday, there are big churches. Do you know that the richest pastors are from Nigeria? Individually pastors, but they don't own the richest church, right? And I want to ask you, yesterday being Sunday, did you know that all of them heard that message? They got the message, the tweet of Donald Trump, all your big pastors. Oh yeah, John Peter, come and get away from this page. Don't you now block you immediately? All of them got the message earlier before you saw it, because it will be posted in PFM WhatsApp groups, PFM, all their handles. In fact, it will be posted, it will be tweeted, it will be retweeted. In Khan WhatsApp group, it will be posted. So all of them saw it. They got the message early. And I want to ask you, after they saw those things, they climbed the pulpit. What stops them? What stops them from turning immediately? Do you know how many millions of people that watches these big pastors in Nigeria? And they could not turn immediately. They could not turn immediately and say, President Donald J. Trump, please come for our aid. These things you said, they are true, they are real. All the pastors immediately betrayed the commoners. All the politicians, those people who wants to become your president come 2027, did you see any of them okay that statement, that tweet by Donald J. Trump? Did they do that? They did not. They don't want America to come here so that they will keep holding you ransom, because you are the main slave, you are the main prey, and they don't need to let you go. The same way the politicians are holding you down, the same way the politicians are holding you down. Watch these two group of people. They operate in the same frequency. Now, for them, maybe for them to change a president, for the church to change the new president, they don't need Donald Trump. This is the gospel truth. If your clergymen, if your pastors truly decides that so person cannot be their president, one day, forget what they tell you on the paper. Christians get drastic population for this country. No be beans. The Christian community in Nigeria no be choice population. They can do and they can do and do. How many of them did you see that rejected the Muslim ticket? That's why when you see anybody telling you APC, just know that that person has some mental issues, and one of his relatives needs to be a psychiatric doctor. This is nothing but the gospel. We have one in my village, one in my state, one useless Ambrose Mugugu. Somebody who was a dry current, somebody who what nothing before now. And today he's now saying APC. And I kept asking people, is politics occupation? Is that an occupation? It's not a doable business. So when they were flying this Muslim ticket, upon seeing what Buhari did to us, didn't your religious leaders keep quiet? Didn't they keep quiet? Do you know why? Give them hundreds of dollars. If you go to the church and you donate a $50,000 today, next Sunday you donate a $50,000. The next one, it is easy. If the way our pastors describes the kingdom of God on earth is the way it is, then nobody will go to heaven. No poor person will go to heaven, because after all, one pastor said it. He said no poor man will go to heaven. One pastor in River State here said it. Did any of you question him? But he was poor when he came to Christ, and Christ now made him rich through your offerings and tithe. He's now mocking you. This OG, A black man will only reason well when he visits his ancestors. That's the only opportunity left for a black man. As for these ones you're seeing on the street, they don't think like human beings. Sometimes at some point you look at the elders in your village, in your kindred or in your immediate family, how they reason. They can't even see. They expect you to support every of their madness. Let me tell you this thing. Some people will type at the comment section, I know when the land dispute was going on in my place, they said, hey, go and see him. I know it is not easy to see him. Find a way and see him. It is not difficult to see any man of God. In Nigeria, it is not difficult to see any man of God. It is not difficult to see any governor. The only thing that will make it easy is money. Once you have money, you go. If you get there, you want to see him. If you see any of their aid, you say, oh, how are you? My name is Rolex and I'm coming back I just returned back from the United States and I do work with Trump. I work in Donald Trump's office. This $500, man. You guys should share it. While you are about leaving that office, 5 persons amongst them will run out to come and open your door for you. Get to the gate and give that one $200. If you come next time, once they see your vehicle from far, hey, chun, 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 till you get to the major office where you will see your guy. That is how those their aides make money. A pastor's usher, the protocol. This one, protocol what? A protocol that has not repented, a protocol who is a criminal, a protocol who has dated more than 20 girls in the church can never make heaven. All of these people are thieves. Ndoshi. Now me they tell you the way it is. Are they not the coordinators who goes about bringing those people they go and hire? You know they see them. An African man will never take deep thought into knowledge. All of them are sick. You returned from overseas and you came back with just 20 million naira to come and spend your Xmas, have good time here back in Africa, and you got back home here. On your way going back, after you got a ticket, maybe Delta Air or thereabout, you paid about 2.something million naira to 3 million naira. Delta Air today, to and fro from Nigeria to the United States, should be talking about 5.something million naira to 6 million naira. So you are back going and you have 11 million naira left on you. And there's a land to sell opposite your compound. They want to sell it. But because they are, you know that there is a native doctor, instead of you to buy that land, then use the remaining money and pay your flight ticket and return back to the United States. You decided to leave and go to Anambra and go and give a native doctor 4 million naira and now pay 2.something million naira and travel back. Possibly when you bought your ticket and when you got to Lagos, you decided to chill out with some big boys whom are wolves. You think that they are your friends. Spending 8 days before you're flying down to the United States, you discover you spent 1.5 million naira. When you return back to the US and change the 1 million naira you have from Nigeria here, you discover you have $500. $500, and you pick a cab from the airport to your house. Before you could get there, you needed to pay a house rent. And the calabash they gave you here, your younger brother will be mounting you pressure, calling you, telling you on the phone that he needs to take the Why the native doctor who must have collected 5 million naira from you is busy molding blocks, building hotels or factories. Look at these two scenarios. You are the major liquid idiot there. Then me, Governor Eziokwu, that will tell you the gospel truth. You need to hate me, man, because children don't like their teachers initially. I know that, I know, as I know my name. The problem of an African is the regulation of the sun. There are particles that range from the sun that met our gene from the days of creation. The air pollutions affect the mentality of a black man. If you say it's a lie, come home this Xmas, after 3 days, dip your hands into your nose and look at it. You find dust. Use microscope and look at it. These are the things in Shigi that affected you while you were attending primary and secondary school. You could not reason well. It takes a lot of difficulties and chances for your brain to be liberated as a black man. How do I preach these things into your head and it sinks into your marrows? It will not work because you need money. I want you to look at a little child in your compound now. Ask them, if you get home, or just ask a little child in this part of the world now, while we were growing up. I can't tell my uncles that I need money. If you say, they will slap you. But now go ask a little child, what do you want? He say, Uncle, I need money. Uncle, I need money. If you bring that money and you give him one, maybe 500 naira, you're giving back to others, and try to give one of them 2 copies. The first person you gave will return back and say, Uncle, give me more now. You know why? They don't want education. And if they run back to their parents will be happy that you gave money. So when the children sees that excitement at the face of their mom because of money, they will think that money is the major ultimate of life. You wouldn't see them ask for any other thing. You wouldn't see them ask for knowledge again. Everything they want is money. In this part of the world, everybody wants money. Protesters, people that will start protesting, they come in there saying, Donald Trump, leave us alone. They need money, and money will be given to them. And hence money is given to them. They don't care the consequences of whatever they've done or they are doing. People are so silly. Anywhere president visits here in this country, I am telling you, 99% of the crowd you see there, we are all hired crowd. They were all hired crowd. You will see them singing, you will live long, go this and that. It is because, and go and look at all of them. All of you that they pay to come out for protest. The major people who survives out of those funds given to you is your coordinators. If they give them 10,000 naira to coordinate you, they give you 2,500, or they give you possibly 5,000 naira. Individually, you made 5,000. But upon the population, he will make 5,000 naira upon 1,000 of you or 200 of you. If he goes to have an equal college of education in Imo State, you hire students. Just build coordinators there. How do they start this thing? They start from their community movement. Just reach out to that one. He will reach out to Ndo Okigwe. He will reach out to this and that. All of them will mobilize. You'll be looking down on that, Just give them money, they will coordinate. Tell him that you are teaching him politics, that with time now, one of your guys, you will introduce him to the Oga will introduce him to another Oga that will make him a state assembly member. The guy, after he must have gotten money from those coordination, he will go to Aba and sow one white native. 4,000 naira will you see any share boy? Obatana village, or one meeting, or so had cook. He buys cook for them, granite and afufa garden egg, and start telling them, my name is Honorable Chipado, and Honorable Chipado. Fool! He knows nothing. Hence he sees your mother, you greet, Mommy, good morning, cake. He is learning how to become a wild criminal. Very deceitful. He needs to be calm. He has learned that in politics, you need to be in good times with people. I service idiot. If you ever elect such person into a public office, he turns disaster against the community and the people. Asari Dokubo has tried to threaten federal government, it didn't work. He tried to threaten Tompolo, that one didn't work. He turned the other side again, and now the kind of fraud guy. That side didn't give him money, the money he's expecting. And you know one thing with these people, they live a life they cannot afford. All the politicians in Nigeria lives a life they cannot afford. And I mean, they tell you, that's why if they leave office, they need to go back to office. Either, do you see, we have 36 states. 36 states in capital. And the FCT, right? Can I shock you? Let's look at 36 governors. Out of the 36 governors, 20 currently in power. The person who left office before them is still in charge of that state. He put Edo State, who is in charge now. Adams Oshomole took this one to the APC now and make sure that he clenches the ticket. So he's in charge. In Delta State, who is in charge? The former governor Kowa is still in charge. Forget. In River State, the former governor is still in charge. In Enugu, the former governor is still in charge. In Ebonyi State, the former governor is still in charge. In Akwa Ibom, the former governor is still in charge. In Cross River State, the former governor is still in charge. They brought these people. Are you not aware? They give them who becomes the commissioner for lands. Even in the state, many of them, they are not even only in charge of the governorship seat. All the senators, they provided all of them. The whole Federal House of Representative members are their own ordained candidates. Tell me, how then can they probe the former governor? It is not possible because his boys are everywhere. And possibly the former governor, this is a social network amongst them. Maybe one of them happens to be the Senate president, Gospel like Babio, then they will be feeling as if they've arrived, as if they will remain in power forever. You look at a young man while coming down from a vehicle, Gospel like Babio is not too much old now. But watch him coming down from presidential private jet. He'll be coming down as if he has stroke. There's somebody who will hold his hand. His Excellency, take it easy. Eye service security men, the idiot protocols around him, all of them will be, all their character and lifestyle will be showing you that these people are idiots. Even the most powerful president across the world, President Donald J. Trump, does not need anybody to hold his hands. Upon his age. The man needs to. Did you see what he did to Vladimir Putin in Alaska? The way he shoot Vladimir Putin and shoot it, tapped his shoulder when the Spirit B2 jet crossed. He tapped his shoulder. The guy, calm down. Oh yeah, guy. Oh yeah, not quiet. And why shaking you? Small. My president, you need to control. You need to be the one controlling the veins. You will manage, and once you leave it, the Aki sleep down immediately. A Senate president. The other Aleka, who is from Abia State, says he's a deputy speaker. Therefore, he needs to challenge the governor that is working. And all of you kept quiet. Man, Africans are mad. Benjamin, do you need to be a governor before you support the right things? Do you need to be in power? Go to his page and check now. Hence he made such statement and is posted everywhere. You will be seeing some youth will be coming there to type, my leader, my leader. Hence your leader is a madman. You are also mad. That's the gospel truth. People in Africa can never, sorry for saying this, make I use broken talk. Don't wait for any African to act right, because that day will never come. And are you telling me that if the former governor of Rivers State, Chief Barrister NYS Wike, did you see? I was watching their integrity on social media a few days ago. Even me myself, I was so much ashamed of myself. I'm a member of the PDP, but I was so much ashamed of myself watching them. The other one said that he has suspended the national chairman. You, that is just national secretary. The other Aleka said that they need to consult them before the national convention will hold. And I still watch on the social media, some people are typing, yes, oh my leader, weakest strong man, this and that. But this is the last point of it all. Is that these people are acting at the detriment of alcohol. Or something is wrong. If this is the integrity we will cite upon elders and respect them, then my dog has more. Because let me check it. If one of these days I will show you my dog, I will call the dog will come. My dog will come. I will say lie down, the dog will lie down. Get up and go, the dog will move. The dog has integrity and discipline inculcated into his life. The dog has a life of integrity to live. At least knows when to urinate and does not urinate everywhere he sees. But your leaders can break the protocols or the juggernauts of the judiciary and come up with kangaroo court order. These people, I don't know how they managed to buy court order in less than 48 hours. Do you know that if these political leaders now goes and tell the judiciary to issue Trump a restriction court order, do you know that the judiciary will stamp a court order and give to these politicians? The politicians will pay a news house. The news houses will start publishing a court order restrict. Niger, the people were there inside Niger, Many of them decrease. Many of their leaders decrease completely. Don't ever respect any of them until this kind of thing happens. So you see this thing that happened now. All of them, both the ones that want to become your president in 2027, all of them are now quiet. They don't want to talk. You know why? They want Nigeria to remain the way it is so that it will get to their own turn to become president. They don't want America to come. None of these people want you to be liberated. That's the gospel truth, man. If you know so many illegal things going on in this country that gives billions of naira, this country got money. Money day, opportunity day. The easiest way for you to harness the biggest opportunity here is, are you a criminal? Who recruited you into criminality? What is that person's capacity? If he has a bigger capacity, then you'll be accepted into the folds of being a criminal. Criminality has mastered us. If they bring light here now, if the bulb shines now, the whole of this area you hear, whoa, they will be very happy for a temporary electricity flash upon your head. When you are not supposed, do you know that when you bring back your children from abroad, and NEPA brings light in Nigeria, and everybody in the area echoes, whoa, NEPA. Those children who came from abroad will be like, what's going on? They say they just brought in the light. They say, what do you mean? You understand? They keep asking their dad, what do you mean that they just... You say, there's light now. Do they take light? What do you mean? It takes you a little process to explain to the child that there are no steady lights in Nigeria. And, man, they feel like, what's this? You know, that's the first way. The same way your children sees surprised masquerade and say, why? In shock of seeing a masquerade suddenly. That's how those kids that just they brought back from abroad, that's how they feel when they look at how stupid. Do you know, it's like visiting the dustbin. That's how they feel each time they come here. There is money to fix this country and everybody will have a life to live. Do you know why when some silly bloggers insult me on the social media, I laugh? Do you know why? They've lived a life of struggle all through. They met their parents. Maybe your father was doing Ogwaja. Easy. So your father was doing Ogwaja, and through Ogwaja, or law your mother, Ogwaja again, your mother went into the farm. And at the end of the day, your mom, she had no option when they gave back to you than she took you to the farm. She takes you to the farm, and hence the sun rises, you start crying of heat because all your blood will get melted immediately. You need a cool environment. Gradually, out of that shouting as a baby, wah, 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 the thing touched your vein and it ran into your brain. Before you know it, your mother came out from the hot sun and breastfed you at that point. If you look at Anna, that breast where she used to give you breast, where she used to breastfeed you, some vein showed. And if you look at on top the vein, you begin to notice black line. Those things are chemicals. So after those elements must have sucked it, they grow up. All of them grew up abnormally. Why they try to give them akamu? They cannot drink the akamu because the akamu is not well processed and doesn't have taste. And again, they just carry salt and put inside and turn. Sometimes they press their nose and force you to drink this akamu. Both giving you food while you were growing up, you ate abnormally, you grew up abnormally, you have injury on your legs. They didn't take you to the chemist or hospital. You packed sand and poured on it. The thing now turned pus. You grew up abnormally. So if anybody is expecting you to now behave well at the comment section, that person is sick. That person doesn't know how to raise a child. So these are some of the particles that leads people to the comment section. Even when you are telling them the truth, they will be there telling you that you are stupid. The only man they believe is their pastor who kept giving hope to their parents. That did life get better for you? If life had got better to you or for you or your miserable lineage, you wouldn't be here supporting nonsense. You grew up abnormally. While going to school, your father could not afford a school uniform. You needed to go and patch your own. And while walking around your fellow students, you use hand and cover one side of your nyash. Because you don't want them to see the patch on your buttocks. No tailor. Your father hardly visit tailor to sew new clothes for you. The school uniform you wore was the one your mother's younger brother wore in primary school. They ought to import it from your maternal home to you. How do I expect you to reason well like human being? First, I know many of them are listening to me. They are calm now because they know I'm hitting the gospel truth. Come out from the shells of those bunch of fools you've surrendered yourself with as friends who cannot think like human being. Come out from that shell. Find a way. Put yourself in or in between the lives of those people who would reason like human being. You have a lot to learn from them. While going to school, these things contributes. If you doubt me that at life you suffered then, today, because things are getting better, if you dip your leg inside the same rainfall waters on the street today, it will give you rheumatism. Your leg will start itching you. But while you were growing up, if it rains in your village, you start jumping outside the rain. And yet you did not die. Do you know what happened to you? Those things affected you. That's why after so many years, you're having some skin, some inches on your skin. You thought it's just this thing happened recently. No. Those bacteria laid eggs around your ears. Sometimes if you swim those waters, those gutter waters, the water enters your mouth. And today it seems as if something is walking around your body. You are moving from one church to the other. You have failed to tell the pastor the beginning of your problem. You don't even know. Those bacteria laid eggs. Charles, he said he would like to talk to me on WhatsApp. Take my number. I'll call my number right away. Here's a question. If you have a chance now, type my number 090. Type it so that I will pin it. You that I know. 090-6423-57 I have somebody on this social media. The man listens to me very, very well. He adopted me. He adopted me as his son. He takes me like his own child. Both him and his wife, they are married. But I've never asked him for money, and I don't think I'll do that. Even when things are difficult, I hardly tell him. Yeah, during my elections, he called me on the phone one day and said I should send my account number. I couldn't send it, but suddenly the man gave somebody ₦1 million to give me cash. Do you know what the man said to me? The man said, "Why would you respond to people? Many of them don't reason well. You need to ignore them. You talk. Because sometimes when you talk, you remind us where we've been before." So those bacteria laid eggs. Those are the medical field here. Let me say this. Do you know that man is broken? You get infection where man go carry, sleep with woman. The woman go get belle, really. Born pikin. The pikin go begin get this, what do they call this, abon tikana, where I'm not a white person. What do they call this pus that comes out from the ear? How should type it here? The child will have it. It's not as a result of any child's illness or thereabout. The thing transmitted from the man to the woman's vagina, and that was how they gave birth to this child. My number is 090 64 23 57 and 45. It is on WhatsApp. If you find it on WhatsApp and you couldn't get it, please say dict and put +234. ideas, knowledge. Deep knowledge is what you need. Deep knowledge. That's what you need. Now, some of those cookies whom you see that types nonsense or that support nonsense, do you know why I don't need to respond to many of them? Because they are silly and foolish. People knows how to copy stupid things. They can't make a word of their own. They can't make up anything meaningful of their own. They need to pass through VDM. If you look at all of them, you see them queue up and support a particular man of God as their Chukwu Kikabia man. I begin to ask, don't you have your own vision? Can't you turn your own world around? Look, without that person you are busy fighting for the social media, what if that person dies tomorrow? My mom used to sing those days. Only China advice, or if my mom wants to advise us in the morning on character, once she comes in the morning, after praying, she will just sing a song. I will know that she wants to tell you to avoid one friend or the other, or go like this. She will start from Were anya misi o kimaro nobu. Were chenya misi nelu wa kimaro nobu. Ejila madani si o imago biya. Ejile nigani si wande mo imago biya. The song simply says, it said, be proud of your God. Be proud of your God. He said, don't be proud over your friend, because that your friend may disappoint you. When she gets to money, she said, if that's your pastor that must have led you to insult everybody that should have helped you buys tomorrow. Those people who insulted generations, those people who made troubles because of Prophet TB Joshua, the great man of God has passed on. No, you are still here on earth. All those your eye services you were doing because you wanted Papa to be pleased. Now you have faced the reality of life. My name is Governor Eziokwu. This is where I will leave you today. A word is enough for the wise. Okay? This kind of message, I bring it up once in a while. They will repost it. I don't know if you share this live broadcast. Quite unfortunate. The little things you've heard from me, go back and re-listen to this video again. Pen down the ones you can jot down. Work with them. Work with them. The credibility you take back home is what your children will learn and they will live upon. Rebuild your DNA. Rebuild your secret life. Who is this? Okay. Okay. I don't know you before now. I don't know you. So this is the way life is. My name is Governor Eziokwu. I'll see you some other time. Lastly, may the innocent be protected, because in this part of the world, I don't think things will get better any moment from now. But let's do our best. The next generation will have a life to live. I wouldn't want later in life my son will wake up and say, my dad was a content creator. That's madness. No, these things will come and go. And I don't want my son to say, my dad was a rich man. No, I don't want that. Yeah, we're not going to be poor, and I'm not poor. But I don't want my son to wake up tomorrow and say, my dad was part of the problem. No. I want him to say, every day I discover the new man my father was. Even when we are no more. Listen, I know I will not be here forever, and many of you will have time to meet with the next generation. You'll meet our sons. You open your mouth and say to some of our children, your dad was a brave man. And any moment my son hears this thing, his heart will blossom. He will be happy. And he will go back and check, what are the true character of my dad that makes people to say he's a good man, he was a good man. Alright. Then he would learn to live a good life. Thank you.